Okay, I think everything's set up. Hey guys, Dante here, and welcome back to my channel, The Burger Art. It's been a bit since I've done a stream, especially here on the computer, as opposed to my table, in which I was doing a few streams of sculpting. And if you want to see the outcome of that sculpture, check out my Instagram account, where I've been slowly putting little snippets of where that sculpture went. I'm going to do an audio test real quick, so you might hear me twice. So testing, 1, 2. Snippets of where that sculpture went. I'm going to do an audio test real quick, so you might hear me twice. Testing. Let's see. Yep, that seems good. All right, I think I'm coming across pretty clearly right here. So I'm going to mute my audio so I don't hear myself twice. I'm going to turn the music back on. Make sure everything's up and running still. Good. All right, so today we are going to be doing some character designing. I did this sketch a while back for my good friend Creatorius Rex, and basically he's working on he's working on many projects. Creatorius Rex is working on many projects. One of which is I can't go too crazy with the description. Essentially, it is hair themed, maybe video game. There's a hair themed concept where the villains are hair puns and the hero, everything from characters who might literally throw hairballs at people, to characters who's one guy I'm gonna design maybe later on in the stream, whose hair is like frozen in place. It's like he uses gel, but it's like frozen altogether. His name is Freeze Style, and then I came up with this concept for a character named Dye Job, who is a living bottle of like bleach and harmful chemicals. It's all just like, think of hair and then think of everything you could come up with in terms of character design, stage design, any kind of concept, and that's what we're aiming for. Now, with all that being said, I'm right now broadcasting over to the fine people at Twitch and YouTube, and give me a second. Also want to fix my chat. Oh, cool. It's a new option on the YouTube stream where you could pin stuff to the top of the chat. So as I was saying, not only are we doing it on YouTube and Twitch, I'm right now turning on a secondary device in order to broadcast over to Instagram, if it lets me. Stand by. Well, that's why. Live, please go live. There we go. So we are now live on Instagram as well. It's basically recording off of my computer screen. You don't draw for like a week at your computer and dust just builds up on your pen. Okay, so this is Dye Job, and we're gonna tweak his design a little bit, have some fun with him. You know what I should do? I should make this wider. Make the whole screen a bit wider. Hold on. Let's change proportions on our canvas. Buy mandarins filled with seeds. Okay, here's our boy. Okay, per usual, we're gonna dim out the lines for this guy. Make a new layer on top of that. That's going to be our ink layer. And we're going to ink/tweak this design as we go along. Okay. He's meant to have like that lotion kind of pump bottle, like head. Where my brushes at? Here we go, pen tool. Yeah. So I in order to facilitate the use of a secondary device just over my left shoulder, I have to kind of sit back from my screen. So this is gonna force me to actually sit up with good posture as opposed to like hunch over. It also means I'm stretching like everything out. Maybe I can get a little closer without knocking everything over. Give me a second. Just a little bit. There we go. It's better. That is weird. Try again. Rotate. Yeah, it was weird. For a minute, the rotate button didn't release. Normally, you hit R, it rotates, and then when you release R, it just automatically goes back to the pen tool. And the one time I remember that and don't hit the pen tool twice, thinking it's been deselected, it doesn't work. So he just has like cartoonish, Fooly Cooly style eyebrows. Maybe I should like rough it up a little bit, like that. Now these are Jack Kirby eyebrows. Get it? I don't know, maybe I'll keep them clean. Maybe I'll keep them just as shapes as opposed to like semi-hairy. We'll figure it out. He is unhappy. So dye job is, as stated, a living bottle of toxic hair chemical. Down his back, he has like he kind of has like a Darkwing Duck villain vibe, where the arms are like Liquid. Was it the Liquidator? That his name was the Liquidator. That was a fun character. I actually forgot the key command for the shape tool. What is wrong with me? It is you. That is not the right tool. Hand tool, right. U-shape. Why is it doing that? It is erasing rather than drawing. Ah, there we go. Too sharp or not wide enough. Something's gotta give. There we go. Don't know if I like that. That's better. Okay. Return, and let's do some cleanup. This is on different layers, which is why I could just erase it like that. Oh. Report. We got spam in the chat already. Bam. Report. Why am I just sitting too low? Yep, we got some spam in the chat, so I just reported that. Hey, speaking of the devil. I hate mechanical drawing. When it comes to like things made of metal or things made of plastic, stuff like that. Ugh, it just bothers me. Anyway, yeah, there's his head. I don't know why, am I getting like a weird like Johnny Five kind of vibe? Like a simplistic face. That's kind of what's going through my mind right now. Wrong button. Why are you doing that? What is going on? There we go. There we go. Oh, how did that happen? Do. Now it's all gonna be liquid, so should I ink it? Should I do it in the blue, like a different color? For now, let's ink it. You can then always select it and then mess with the colors afterwards. You have kind of like big mitten hands. All made of like soap and suds. I was trying to go for like a waterfall look for the legs. Now I'm not sure if I want to. I think for this I'll leave him with the two little legs. By like, I feel like if this was animated, if he runs across the screen, they would form into one like waterfall or wave kind of leg, like he slithers back and forth. It's kind of how I imagine it if it was animated. Just doing all the general shapes before we add all the little bubbles around him. Feels like I don't know why I gave him a Super Soaker. He's like the worst looking Super Soaker. It just felt like a fun idea. He's very cartoony, very simplified character. What's going on? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Hello. Boom. Shift. Something is up. Either my pen is running a battery, so it's like double clicking. Yeah, something's wrong. Boom. No. Yeah, I'm trying to do like the basic shift straight line, but it's not letting me. Weird. What is going on with the program? There. Blip. Okay. That is very strange. That is annoying as all heck. Very strange and very annoying. I mean, it looks like a Super Soaker, but don't worry. It's different enough to avoid copyright infringement. don't know how great the image is over on over on the Instagram account. Speaking of which, 1 second. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't know how great it's coming across on the Instagram account. Ooh, that's the wrong way. The camera's at a slight angle, so I might have trouble looking at it. What is that about? Sorry, I'm just checking out some interesting features I hadn't noticed before. Always discovering new things. Okay, good to know. That's the wrong button. Actually, that's the wrong tool. Yeah, it seems a bit right. Do 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 do. Lasso, please. Lasso, L. L for lasso. What is going on? Select a tool. Lasso. Is that so hard? It does not want to select. There is something going on with my computer today. Like, I don't know why everything's acting kind of just iffy enough. Iffy enough to slow down progress. There we go. Deselect. Not much to report as of late, aside from, like I said, working on a few interesting projects that you can follow over on Instagram. They are essentially horror sci-fi. Correction, not horror sci-fi. It is just straight up horror. We are doing myself, Kratorius Rex, and underneath the guidance of our buddy Ray, are doing some practical effects, creature design, and creature makeup for a short film that Ray hopes to release soon. So if you want to check out the progress and exactly what we're making, head over to the Instagram account. But today I took a break from that, mainly because it's literally in the next room behind me drying. It's on a table drying. It's paint and glue and all matter of material, ranging from, special effects latex to just duct tape. It's all in the next room behind me. And I figured I'll take a break from that and just do some concept designs for my buddy Joe. Someone just joined in the Instagram feed. Thank you for joining. Who is that? Let me see. Hello, Dasher. Thank you for joining us. If you want to get a better view of this, you might also want to check out... Oh, what was that? Someone just... just got an alarm over in our... on our stream. It goes by so quick, I don't get a chance to see the message. I think that was a follow. I think we just got a follower, guys. Thank you very much. If we did, thank you very much. I have to see who it was. Yeah, there's gotta be a way for me to rewatch that. I'm still not an expert at using this program. Anyway, as I was saying, for anyone on Instagram wants to get a better view of this, you can always check out, once again, the YouTube or the Twitch stream. Definitely follow us on YouTube if you can, because there's other videos that don't get uploaded to the other websites for like technical issues. That's a square. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's finish that Super Soaker real quick. So I do hope everyone's doing okay. Uh, the weather's been weird lately, going up and down. Fall is the time where weather kind of fluctuates, but it's been really fluctuating. Like, you know, you wake up in the morning, it's 40s, sun comes out, it might climb to the 60s or even 70s by the afternoon. We've had some, like, really weird weather where, like, it'll feel like almost 70 or almost 80 because the sun is out. We'll get cold days, warm days. It's crazy. And it's not just me noticing this. Like, there's a few artists on Instagram. One of them does a comic called Background Noise. Check them out. Background Noise is a very nice comic, little slice of life comic from Brooklyn, done by a couple in Brooklyn, and they just recently did a comic about like how their garden, okay, they have a little garden in their backyard, is kind of freaking out because of it. Super Soaker. Keep doing a square when I meant to do a circle. What am I doing? Going freaking nuts. Nope. So okay, so here in the center. I can never get the rotation right. I'm literally just trying to line up close. There we go. You know what? Let's just do it on a separate layer. There we go. Alright. So we got a lot of the angular shapes off. Hold it to the light. Make sure there's no seeds in my oranges. There were two in that. Okay, let's do some suds. Right. We're gonna do this in a separate layer. We go in the main layer. Rinse and repeat a few times. Let's actually use a tool for this. Bubble Man, Bubble Man. Once again, we're doing just black and white drawings, but normally I guess I would color these lines blue. I normally don't do colored lines. I do like, you know, I'm so used to like the old cartoony tradition of just like everything's black lines on the outside. But I should do colored lines for things like fire and smoke. I'm trying to get into the habit of like getting out of the habit of not, you know, not doing those colors. So I'm jumping between the basic circle tool and freehanding some of the more sloshy bubble areas. Because, you know, bubbles can twist and turn. They're not always perfectly round. And then right here is bubble and like flowing water, like self-contained flowing water. It's just kind of sloshing around. How well does that read? I don't know. So imagine his attacks literally come in waves. I imagine, like, aside from his direct attack with his little, like, bleach gun, like, there'll be waves of pink water, waves of blue water. Like, it's all, his name is Dye Job. Like, the whole idea is that he's like, he deals with chemicals and color changes. Maybe you fight him in a factory where in the background it's just containers and vials of dripping multicolor, like a really colorful stage, you know? That's one. Whoa! And we lost our camera. The Instagram camera kind of went wonky for a minute. There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. I might want to change like the barrels on his back. Like I like the idea of the big like chemical barrels, but I might want to adjust it. I'm not sure. Let's fill that belly of his. So let's merge our layers right now. I have a few layers that are separated. Okay. So, I want to go ahead and do the barrels on his back. Like I said, I'm not too sure if I'm happy with them or not. For now, let's put the barrels in there for now and see, you know, and we can always adjust it. Plus, that water gun needs to be cleaned up a pinch. That's got some messiness right there. There we go. Okay, so new layer. Let's make some barrels. First. Nah. Maybe a bit more stocky. Like that. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Let's duplicate that layer. So I want, this is me being technical now. Straight down. Looks about right. Okay. Actually, let's duplicate it a number of times. So we have. Because there's also rims on this. So. Right? Right. I think that's right. That one. That one. I'm going to make these a bit wider. Scale. What we're doing, which I realize probably isn't even on the Instagram. There we go. They can see it better on Instagram. So what I'm doing is essentially doing the top and bottom, which are equal rims, and then the center rings kind of jut out a bit, which you can see in the sketch. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. There we go. Okay, so first we do this. Now let's make some sense of all these hoops. We don't need the back of that hoop. We don't need back of that hoop. Ah, shoot, those lines are a little off. I could fix that. Where are you? Ah, dang, I did the rectangle and this loop on the same layer. Foolish, Dante, foolish. It can't be corrected. Actually, no, it kind of works because it's on the left side, so I guess you would see it more. To be honest, it is a bit much though, so I could probably physically make it smaller, like draw it by hand. So let's do something like that. There we go. Too big. That eraser was too big. There we go. That's what it should look like. Now we should do some merging. Let us merge all these layers together. And then erase what we don't need. I did something weird. Shift. Merge selected. There we go. Okay. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. The Pixelcom has joined us over on Instagram. Thank you for joining. We're doing some watery character design. Right now, just doing the technical drawing stuff to get this barrel looking the way I want it to look. It's M. I keep hitting L for lasso, but it's not. Why is that not being selected also? Something is going on with a lasso. Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's what it is. Because I keep selecting the Shink selection and not the basic lasso because they both have the exact same symbol. That's why I'm an idiot. Copy and paste. All right. There we go. Let's get these outdents. They're not indents on the barrel, looking like they're part of the frame and not just little loops on the side I drew by hand, which look like crap. Patent pending. Yeah, there we go. We are on the right track now. Now there are some small things that need to be done, to be honest. Such as the fact that there should be a really thin rim on this. That should be good. Okay it. Deselect it. Clean it up. There we go. And last but not least, we shall add a also tiny little nozzle on top. That is a square. I need a circle, please. That. Nope, nope, nope. Don't you start acting silly. Stay. Get really in there. Show all the little pixels. Get real deep in there. And that's a barrel. That's our barrel, baby. Let me rotate that. Check the chat real quick. Not too much going on. Alright. Let me check something real quick. Clitorius Rex, thank you for jumping from our general YouTube feed to the Instagram. Give me a second. I gotta block the Instagram for a second as I check some status. I don't know, like, on my computer, my face cam looks fine. I look at YouTube and it comes in like, it goes in and out. It goes in and out. Whatever. Perhaps we should also increase the scale just slightly. Not so much with a line difference looks weird. Just, yeah, like that. Whoa, what just happened? It just like leaped off my pen and went right across to the other side of the screen. I just realized for some reason my tablet is gonna lose power soon. Really? Oh, I think we just lost the Instagram feed. Cause my freaking cord popped out of my tablet without me noticing, and it just went kaput. All that setup for nothing. Oh well. I still have you find people. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna okay that. I'm gonna do a quick copy paste. I'm going to move that to like right about there. Technically, they're on his shoulders. They're on him at an awkward angle. I could fix that though. Rotate them both at the same time. Otherwise, it would drive me nuts. Alright, let's do some cleanup because right there is a line that shouldn't be there. I don't like that. That needs to be cleaned up immediately. So how my tablet go from 0 power to 48% as soon as I plug it in? I guarantee you it's not charging that quick. From 0 to 48%? It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Stand by. I'm looking over to the side. I'm checking my feed. Okay, we're back. Hello, everyone who joined me on Instagram and then got booted off. Welcome back. That was weird. Yeah, how is it that it goes from? It says it's at 0. Gave me no warning. It was just at 0. Shut off. I plug it in. Now it says it's at 48%. Whatever. What are we doing right now? We are erasing everything we don't need from the barrels. That means everything that's covered up behind Mr. Soapy here. Because even though he's a bottle and I should try and make it translucent and yada yada yada, it'll just be too much. Like showing the hint of these barrels in the background might just be, it'll be too much. I feel it'll be too much visual clutter. Maybe he's one of those bottles that's like slightly tinted white, has like a frost, so you can't really see through it as well. Look at him dance. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, almost forgot also. You shouldn't be able to see it through a hard plastic super soaker toy. There we go. And I realized we've done all this. Let me there you go. Let's take away the pencil lines. Get an idea what we're looking at here. Yeah. This is our boy right now. Before I forget, zoom out a pinch, get him in frame. Get him in frame. Is he in frame? He's in frame. Let's do a quick save. Save as. So this is Die Job Clip Studio. Die Job 1. First concept. I have a folder saved just for this concept too, just for this project. Oh wait, we missed a little bit on the shoulder in terms of cleanup. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead, flatten. Okay, so we have those lines. Another layer, we have the barrel. We're going to lock that down. Make another layer. And let's get that tube. Opacity, brush size, brush shape. Why is this with patterns and stuff? I'm debating just a way to like adjust the intensity of the angle a certain way. Because if I do this, it has to be right about there. That seems about right. Okay, we're good. something like that. Now, I think these should be really thin tubes. Then they meet and become one large tube, like that. There we go. That looks a bit weird. Oh, I know why. Because it should be like up here. There we go. Then I'll do some kind of interesting connecting point right here. The characters are pretty like basic, straightforward character design. Nothing too crazy. Nothing like, you know, doesn't have 100 zippers like a freaking Final Fantasy character. Just a fun, simple design that you probably could get a lot out of if you know how to like design. You know, like I said, you could maybe give him like a unileg, like he just kind of stands on a singular pillar of like water that flows, and that's how he, you know, travels and bounces around. You know, just ideas that you could toss around with a simple design that you can make that will help you like really bring it out. And then this is just a massive hose, like this big garden hose he has attached. I'm just gonna give it a big circular piece here because I'm feeling lazy right now. There's our boy. Nope, don't save as, just save. Save. There we go. Kind of like a Cuphead villain if you think about him. Like his design is kind of like in that Cuphead feel. Give me a second. I'm gonna check out some stuff. Make sure my Twitch stream is also looking good because I've had my YouTube channel open this whole time. Yeah, like every so often it looks super clear on Twitch, like the face cam that is, and on YouTube looks a little weird. I don't know, maybe YouTube is just having issues. Odd. All right, and we're back. For those of you on Instagram, we're back. Right, like I said, simple, straightforward, nothing crazy about it. Let me Yeah, let me do one final merge of all the lines we have here. Come on. Merge selected. And let's do some adjustments. I don't need box, get out the way. I'm just trying to resize it. Resize the canvas. Make that a 7. Make that a 6. Yeah, seems good. Right. So that's dye job. I kind of want to put some colors in there right now, but like, what are his colors? Just like bluish liquid. You know what? You know what? Screw it. Let's put some color in there. Just some base colors. Thinking just like rather than just a white white nozzle, which is usually what these are, just white pump nozzles. Let's make it beige for now, like a beigeish color. Something we can always then like lighten up later on if we wanted to. Still debating the eyebrows. So, without giving the whole kit and caboodle away, I'm pretty sure Joe will be okay if I said this on the internet. Once again, the idea is hair related, and essentially each of these villains has stolen, typical video game logic. They have stolen a magical item. Or each villain has stolen part of a magical item that grants great power through hair. So think of like Samson in a much the story of Samson, but in a much more fantasy, if not sci-fi setting, where they've all stolen this particular item. Can I select? If it lets me. Can I? What's my wand? Shoot, there's a gap somewhere. Try that one. Okay, this looks good. That looks good. That looks good. We're gonna try cheat system. Gonna fill everything I can with a basic white blue, and of course we all know how it goes. It fills up to the line. It's not perfect, but this is what we got. So right now we're just going to circle all of these bubbles and just make them a basic, like, light blue. I'm realizing my eye protection tint is on. So let me turn that off while I'm doing the coloring. Oh, my eyes! But yeah. Suffer for your art. Click away, click away, click away. Alright, the rest we could do by hand. Deselect. This all reminds me, Dante, you have some copyright stuff to do. I actually have some stuff I've been meaning. I see that. Sorry. This got really angry. I see you. You little piece of garbage. You think you can get away. Right there. You know, while I'm here. Somewhere here. There it is. There's a gap that was causing me to not be able to select this. Okay. As I was saying, I actually do have some projects, some older projects I've been meaning to copyright. Just put it through the system, you know, yada yada. But yeah, so that needs to be done. And now that I've actually filled that gap, there we go. And okay, there we go. Now, should I do the Super Soaker like a typical like orange and yellow, or would that be pushing it a bit much? Well, I could do the barrels, like that kind of odd. Once again, that kind of odd Super Soaker color. What just happened? There we go. That odd Super Soaker, like kind of yellowish, greenish color, because they're gonna, you know, it'd be fun to give them like the mental hint of like toxic waste, because you know, green, like sickly green just means toxic waste, like it's like shorthand for that stuff. So we could do that for the barrels, like a greenish color. If I go darker green, it also gives it a bit of a militant look. So let's see. Yeah, like that's like a militant kind of look. More yellow, maybe? Yeah. It's like a yellow, slightly yellow olive. Okay. Yeah, I like that. It also complements, I guess, the kind of tannish color, beigeish color I gave his face. So he definitely has a slightly more militant look now that he has like beige and olive green. It comes off like camouflage almost. It works. It works, I say. And those of you who say the opposite are wrong. That's how logic works. What's that line from Matilda? I'm big, you're small. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm right, you're wrong. Something like that. It's the line Danny DeVito says to her when she just basically tells him, "Can you like not be a crook for like 5 minutes?" Daddy, you're a crook. I'm smart, you're dumb. You're right. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. That's what it was. Yeah, so now if I gave the Super Soaker body of the gun, because Super Soakers used to be like yellow and green. Yellow was the main body, green was the nozzle. But if I give those colors here, I feel like, yeah, basically make the gun match his physical body. But if that becomes too dull, then we just mix it up, of course. I mean, it's just, once again, this is like first time trying out this guy. I need to get to the habit of, I don't redraw my characters a lot. Or rather, I don't really redesign them. I don't try... Damn, no, I'm saying it wrong. I don't try multiple designs. Usually once I have a design, I'm like, that looks right. When I go back to it much later in a kind of redesign mindset, then I start changing things. But once I have them, I have them. Like, I don't draw like multiple versions of a character. I've just never done that. I should. It helps expand the mind. But I had a great conversation with Pretorius Rex. Now, with Pretorius Rex regarding one of his characters, and just by name alone, I thought of one concept, and then he pitched his point of view, and I was like, oh, that's a great concept too. And it's just like, you know, two different people working with just the name of a character, just the name, the pun, if you would, to create like what we thought the design would look like. And both concepts work with the name. You know, just like different points of view on it, which is usually what myself and Pretorius tends to do. Yeah, Joe and I use both. I say Joe and Pretorius for those of you who watch this on Instagram and or YouTube, because that's both names. Pretorius Rex, create Pretorius on Instagram, and Joseph Testament here on YouTube. Anyway, that's usually what me and him do. Like, he'll say, I have an idea for something, and then he'll start talking about it, and then in my mind quickly kind of beats him to the punch. Like, I tend to like quickly start thinking of the design in my head as he's describing the design he has in mind, and then vice versa, and we end up like comparing notes. Like, oh, when you told me it looked like this, I imagined it this way, and that's why that's the fun of being in an art community. Oh, you know what? Let's switch topics. Speaking of art community, so many artists that I love and follow are like just in mass are evacuating from DeviantArt, and I understand why. It is a shame that they're doing it, because that's where I found lots of them. I love DeviantArt because it was always a place I could go to find artists in mass. It was a community in that sense. But people are, in 1 week, have just completely evacuated DeviantArt. They have people are like thinking of evacuating Twitter. Like, there's no place to go. Tons of artists who did like adult artwork or even just general pinup work left Tumblr, went to Twitter for the freedom of it. Then DeviantArt got smart and they were like, okay, fine, we will allow adult artwork as long as there's a warning on it. And I was like, that's a genius idea. Like, you're an art website, you should be able to do that. So then which would have opened their doors. Like, tons of artists would have been like, oh, finally I could put up my pin-up work, my more like scandalous work up on DeviantArt now, as long as I put a little warning on it. And then they went ahead and did something stupid. And for those of you who do not know, wondering what the hell's going on, first it started with DeviantArt saying, we're going to start using NFTs. You can now turn your artwork into NFTs. People did not like that. Then it was the AI. DeviantArt made its own AI program and told everyone, if your artwork is on DeviantArt, your artwork is now able to be scanned by our AI program and used in AI artwork. If you wish, you can opt out, but you have to do it per drawing, which means any new drawings, there's a little button. Any old drawings, you have to go back to hundreds and hundreds of drawings that you've done over the past several years. And people were like, done. And then DeviantArt panicked and backpedaled. They were like, oh, sorry. The default will be that you be opted out, and then you can opt in. But by that time, it was too late. Like, everyone just freaking left. Everyone has like up and just bounced from DeviantArt because they don't want their artwork being used in some program, AI program. And it's just a freaking, like, half the artists I follow on DeviantArt have either left their account open because it's too much artwork to delete, and other ones have just straight up deleted all their artwork. Gone. I mean, not forever, just gone from that website. And it's a shame. Absolute freaking shame. Because now myself and everyone else has to scramble to find a website that we can find them on. And since everyone's afraid to go to Twitter now, since Twitter's doing some stupid stuff, thank you, freaking jackass, you know who you are. People just don't know what's going on. Okay, so we got some military-esque colors. So let's go with some basic gray. Bluish gray or greenish gray? Bluish gray works for like metallic stuff, but the greenish gray kind of. If I keep adding more military colors, it's gonna get duller and duller. It's not a gray color. Come on. That looks good. Okay, that's a good gray. Ah, it's too dark. That looks better. Okay. This is a gray within the blue realm. I was going to do gray within the green realm, but I think it'll just be like too much green and like it'll dull the colors way too much. So right now we're just gonna stick with some basic flat gray colors. But you know, we can always return to this later on, and once again, do some highlights, do some tricks, whatever we want to do with it. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Oh, that's the alarm I got. The Pixelcom came over to Instagram and commented. Thank you very much. That was the alarm I got. I actually need to double check my sound effects because for some reason the sound effect when it went off, I thought that was a subscription sound effect. It might have been one. Might have been one. But thank you. The Pixelcom. I'll have to check you out later on when I get a chance. Yeah, once the I don't think anyone's right now in the Instagram chat after it collapsed and I had to restart it. It was good to see someone transfer over. Very nice. We got our what? 4 like basic colors, which are this gray color for like tubing and caps, the beige color for plastic, and the green color for like hard plastic, plus the water, of course. And there's no background. He's not painted white; it's just a white background. But I think I should get in there. Might as well make sure it's actually done. And that's just going to be a plain old white color. There we go. That way I know it's actually there. So, label your layers, label your layers. Kala. And I must have hit the caps lock by accident. It was Kala because I hit the caps lock, and so everything was kind of weird. Just for fun, how's it look without the lines and without the selection tool on? See, that was cool. Like the white lines for where like the water bubbles are. I don't know if you can see it very well. For like there, blue or white, just all blue. So yeah, we'll probably go back and highlight all of that. All those different colors, all those different lines. We could try it now. Just let's do a test. Let's do a test. So what we're gonna do. Let's go real high. Go Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try something. I'm not hitting the right button. That's why it's giving me issues. So we're gonna go ahead and select. What is going on? Why is my computer not working with me? Deselect. Okay, hit that. Okay, we are selecting the black lines on all the floating bubbles. Right? We want to try something. I just want to see how this looks. Okay. And on a new layer on top of the ink layer, let me see. Because it's very, very light blue to begin with. So almost white, let's say, right? Yeah, like that. I'll probably change the background to make it easier for you guys to see it. So I'm basically redoing the ink layer. I still have the original ink layer in the background. I'm just on top of that. Like that. So let's change this background color. Select. Alright, see, it did that thing where it just doesn't actually select all of it. So you have that nasty little thin grayish line around it. But at least you can see it now better with a pink background. His eyes don't have color in them. They should also be just plain white. This also helps catch any weird discrepancies. Any bleed through from one layer to the other. Speaking of which, I see you. There we go. Oh, that's the erase button. There we go. Well, how did you get out there? Once again, not perfect. It's still nice. Alright. File save. We're going to, oh, come on. There we go. So, we back out a bit, that way you guys can see it. I'm going to do one last check in the chat. Nothing new. Also going to turn off the music. There we go. So nothing new in the chat, except for, once again, the Pixelcom. Thank you for dropping by in the stream. I think he was on Twitter. Yes, he was on. No, it was on Twitch. It's Twitter. It was on Twitch and he left a comment. Thank you very much. And yeah, so once again, this is Die Job, a pretty basic character concept for Cartorius Rex, and I'm probably going to do another character as well. That'll be called Freeze Style. Also, hair pun and hair related. To anyone on Instagram who joined us and then dropped out, thank you again for joining. Sorry for the mishap. And people on Twitter and YouTube. I keep saying Twitter. Twitch on YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. Thank you for coming in as well. As usual, all these videos and past videos, to see them, check out my YouTube channel. You can also see scripted and older work that was not live stream stuff. Live stream stuff. There we go. Posted there too. Actually, I have a few videos I've been meaning to edit and put up. I've just been so busy with other art projects. If you're looking for nice drawings of mine and projects in the works, check out my Instagram channel, Instagram page at The Burgos Art. And despite what I said earlier, yes, I am still on DeviantArt. I know many people are leaving for good reason, but I'm on DeviantArt, so you can also find some of my older works up there as well. And I think that's it, so definitely check out the links labeled on the side. And yeah, who we saying hi to? Katorius Rex just joined on Instagram, and now that I'm jumping off, he's trying to follow me. He's like, where are you, dude? What happened? I'm gonna jump off. So once again, guys, I am Dante. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the future. Later.